G'day gunslingers, this is Blondie speaking. Hope you're all doing fantastic. We're doing pretty damn good here in Blood West. Made some good progress the last episode. Knocked over the Chapter 1 boss, and we are here in Chapter 2 in the swamps, in the marshy swamps. I'm not usually a big fan of swamps, but Blood West Swamp I quite like. There's a fair bit of diversity here. And as you can see, it's kind of split up. We're in this central area here. We got all sorts of locations all around us, so there's quite a lot to get through. But I think we're going to start with the fort, and we can rescue our man of the cloth here. That will unlock another trader, among other things, and that will kind of kick us off. So, this episode, we're going to go and check out the fort, see what we can find. Now, let's have a look at our gear here. So we've got a new buffalo rifle. We got that just near the end of the last episode. Sneaky breaking our way through a certain part of the marsh, which is up here. There's a burned out area up here, and that's where this floor is located. This is a godsend. Damage 130. It's going to be the most damaging weapon we have, even when you factor in stuff like actually, so yeah, 140. If we put gold shot in this, it's 140. But still, this is going to be a killer right here. This is going to help us take out some of the nastier enemies. So, rather than mess around, let's say hello.
Shouldn't you be doing something important?
I should. Like trading. Alright, now, even though we are pushing towards Old Faithful here, this is going to be our next purchase, I would still like to take the opportunity to grab stuff that we need right now. Now, I think we grabbed the key, yeah. So the key does reset itself with the vendor. I'm not really going to bother buying another key. There's going to be plenty of keys out there if you still want to play it that way. I just bought one for giggles more than anything else. We are going to get some long ammo. We'll get the gold buckshot. And we're going to get some short ammo here too. I'm not going to bother with regular buckshot. Not so concerned about that. Okay. Very good. Just going to stack that in there so we've got a bit of a supply going on. And this stuff I can add to that stack there. If you wanted a cheap and cheerful buffalo rifle, there is another one available. It's in a treehouse. I think it's up here. We can actually check that. So it's like back this way somewhere. Let's head out. See if my memory is as good as I think it is. Spoiler, it's not. It's shocking. Where are we? Yeah, straight up. We'll check it out. This away, this away. There it is, I can see the platform. So at certain points around the map there are treehouse areas like this. And you can get up to pretty much all of them. There is a rope at the bottom. Okay. Okay, so we do have some long ammo here. But I am not seeing the buffalo rifle. There is a buffalo rifle in one of these towers. Trust me. But not this one. So I was kinda right. There's long ammo up. Long ammo up there. Derby. This is a stack of 19. Yeah, so we're only 2 off. That's alright. We'll continue to carry that with us. I think those Deathstalkers will end up taking 2 each, at least. Alright, so the fort is over this way. We could explore this area here, probably not a bad idea. But I really just want to start with the fort, and I'm going to save the cultist cave for a little bit later. Maybe we'll go to the fort and then head north. It's kind of a direction I haven't done before. I have my reasons for doing so. There should be an artifact up there which should help. In general. I'm not going to explore all of this stuff too much. There are hidden little caches inside some of these hollow logs. And one of these I think has a key? No, it has Might have the Black Raven skull. Not going to worry about that yet either. We're just going to focus on the fort. This is going to be this episode. We do the fort. Now, for those who didn't see the last episode, haven't really caught up, weren't paying attention, the Rattler is the new pistol I've got. So we ditched the 6-shooter, the Orb of the Night. We've got the Rattler instead. This one gives $5 per headshot. Doesn't have to be a kill, just a headshot. $5 per headshot. Killing 5 enemies in a row with headshots lifts a single curse or soul floor. And if a curse is active, this effect will divide it into 3 soul floors. So it effectively cleanses you of any of that nastiness. Not that I think we'll need it. Sweet. Oh yeah, that's why we've been saving this ammo. That's the good stuff. God damn. Unidentified giblets. Thank you. Really gonna need that big bag, which is why it's a good idea to try and get this trader early. Get your hands on that bag, so be able to store stuff like this, and I'll be able to put this in there as well. Pull it out when I need it, but otherwise, just a nice little storage area. Lovely little storage area, that one. Slowly working my way through all of your comments. Please keep them coming. I do appreciate it. Ooh.
Bullets, arrows, need 'em all.
Well, yeah, sorta, I guess. As you can see, that guy started to spot me pretty quickly, even though he's kind of oblique to us a little bit. He was... See you. Look at that. We got a level up too. Lovely. Always reload this when you get the chance, because as you can see, the reload takes ages. Alright, so we're full up on Invisible Man. We're about as high as we can get on the stealth. We could buff stealth with artifacts and other stuff, but it's not really necessary. But what we are gonna go for next, I think it has to be the steady aim. I think we definitely need the steady aim. Lessening weapon sway seems like a good deal. What are we gonna go for after that? I do like Deadly Precision. It makes it, especially with enemies that bob and sway, it makes it a lot easier to get a bead. So maybe Deadly Precision next. Let's have a look at Gunslinger. Decreases firearm reload time by 25%. That's definitely worth it. 10% chance for a normal shot will be a critical shot. Unlocks fanning for all revolvers. Well, I think we can go up to level 2. Level 3 is not really going to be needed. Not unless they've drastically rebalanced everything. I think Deadly Precision's probably going to be next. And then... yeah, that'll leave me with 1 point left over. Yeah, and I need 2 for Gunslinger. That's alright. It's alright, plenty of things to kill. Lots of XP to be had.
My new favorite thing.
Yoink. Could always do with a little bit more of that.
Little guys for big jobs.
Shoddy shells. What do we got there? Did I see something behind there? Nope, that was just a label. Okay. As you can see, this area here is quite open. Again, you can approach this map any way you like. You just pick a direction and off you go. I really like that design. Okay, this area here has a lot of guys. Yeah, we got a codger over there. We got one of the animated dead here. Something is spotting me. Oh, yep. We got that guy probably. Yep, it's definitely him. Give him a little bit of grace. A little bit of the respect he deserves. Alright, but we're gonna go across here. And clear out this little section. Get the loot from this body down here. All of the loot. All of the loot, all of the time. The fort is quite dense. There's a lot of stuff going on in the fort. which is cool. Don't get me wrong. Alright. Let's grab one of these. We only need one of these. These are a physical item. They take up space in the inventory. And the more astute among you might have noticed that...
Never know when I may need one.
There we go, got a bandage. I picked up a flower on my way through. I didn't comment on it because I was more worried about getting spotted and torn to pieces. But there was a flower in those old ruins where I found that buffalo rifle up here. As I was sneaking along the side there through the bushes, or what looked like bushes. You might have heard the ding as I picked up the flower. That's needed for a quest later on. So it's always good to grab that. Did I see something in there? I swear I did. Whoa. Easy there. No, I thought I saw like a gold coin or something in there. Nope, just must be me. Look at this. We got ourselves a rusty lever action rifle with 4 rounds, plus an extra round here. We got 5 rounds from this guy for the expensive one. These guys are always worth taking out. And as you can see, they fill up the inventory very quickly. How much are these? 27.50. That's actually pretty good. And they're rusty. They're not anything special. Excellent. What is that over there? Not sure if that's a utensil or something. Something. I heard that. What do we got for equipable artifacts? Ah, yeah, we've got this as well. This is per enemy killed. This is going to help us get that hat so much quicker. Between the $5 per headshot and that, we are laughing. We're going to be fine. Oh yeah, it's definitely him. He's the one spotting me.
Done.
No more. That will probably attract attention. I can hear something down there. It's always a good idea to clear out this upper area first. Gives you a vantage point down, so you're already at a good advantage. Okay, we got one of the alligator creatures. These things are horrendous. I hate them. You can see there's some loot under there as well. Don't worry, we'll loot this place clean. These guys with the current configuration, they'll take 2 shots to the face. And honestly, shooting them from up here is probably not the best strategy. You want to be down low, where you can get nice clean shots at them. First shot always should be a sneaky breaky, and the second shot, as they charge at you, so they'll head straight for you very quickly, but they'll give you a nice clean shot of their face. This we need. This is going to be a requirement for the guy that we're about to rescue.
Ah, this may be useful.
This distillery. So he's kind of a tonic brewer. He stocks other stuff, but his shtick is tonics. So when you trade with him, you'll have a lot of tonic options. Alright, I would like to grab that, please. Where did this guy go? Why is he not moving? Oh, how did that miss? Thought for sure I had him. The other one was coming. He must have, just at the very split second I pulled the trigger, he must have ducked his head out of the way. Okay, we got a tooth from him though. You can hear that thing. That is a leech that he spat at us. That's right, these things spit these nasty ass looking leeches.
Won't be missed.
There we go. Depths Hunter. These things are freakish. So, this thing has given me a giant leech. Bleeding deals 40% less damage. If bleeding increases your damage by 25%, and if bleeding increases your accuracy by 25%. There is an artifact which caused you a constant bleed effect too, I believe. 2 teeth, so you can kind of stack them up. Okay, nothing there. We're just going to do our best to take out all of these nasty creatures. That thing is still swaying around. That's creepy. Stop it.
Oh, I was just looking for those.
He's right, I was. Oh yeah, our ammo situation is looking great. There will be sections where we won't get a lot of short ammo, so that's why I'm stocking up on stuff from the trader. I'm gonna head downstairs. That other upstairs area is only reachable from the other side, so we're gonna have to sneaky breaky around. Okay, we've got a guy in here. I missed again. God damn. That one was definitely on me. Oh, you son of a bitch.
I better find some bandages.
Oh, boy. That's alright. We'll make it work. 1 tooth. We have the heart equipped, so we're going to heal up anyway. Now, I need to pop you in there. That was silly. Now, there is a guy that appears over here. I saw him before. Yeah, here he is. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get a lead on his head from there. Yeah. Might be too much in the way. That's alright, we'll take care of him the old-fashioned way. Knifey spoony. Let's grab this loot while we're here. Silver bowl. And is there something else? Are we joined? Might be something under here. Well, well, well. Thank you. Oh, yes. Typically, if you're a pretty decent shot and you don't miss all the time like me, you will end up with expeditions like this. You'll bring back more than you spent. Oh, there's a rusty revolver. In certain areas on this map, at least, anyway.
Lost and recovered.
Silver knife. Oh yeah, you're gonna get yours, buddy.
Righteous death.
Yeah, he's got a slight sway there. Okay, we're good. I couldn't see where he was. I wasn't sure if he was actually coming for us or what the deal was. I'm gonna reset him. I don't really wanna have to deal with the bob and sway and bullshit. Or, you know, we'll just... God damn.
Stray.
Take a hint, bastard. Jesus. Tooth. Not actually sure why he got aggroed then. He was too far away, I would have thought, but... You know, whatever. Whatevers. Alright, I spent way too much ammo on that guy. That was sloppy. That was sloppy joes. They're starting to creep me out. Can I get under here? I can. Don't see anything in there. We could have hidden under here too. They wouldn't have been able to get us in here. No, nothing in this area. Just a nice, easy transit. We'll worry about this area in a tick. I'll just loot all of this. Mine. He had a bandage and a tooth. Oh, we got some more buckshot. What am I hearing? That's got to be above me, I think. That'd be in the fort, perhaps. Alright, so after all of that hubbub, we got nothing up here. This guy was gutting absolutely nothing, a bunch of stanky fish. Okay. Downstairs in the crates. Nope, we got a raven skull here, just a regular raven skull. I see a chicken's head.
May be useful.
So they tell me. We got some ammo in there.
Alas, it's never
Was that
enough.
incendiary? It was. Two bullets. Alright, that's everything down here. So let's go and say hi to these guys. Look, we got a cave here. This should pull us back in. Don't know that we're going to get a good shot on this guy. Oh, we did. We got a pretty decent shot.
Break your bones.
Alright, that's twofer. The cash situation is building up slowly. Alright, that's those two, so threat level here should be relatively... It should be gone now. I think we got rid of everything. You can hear the walking, but that's definitely above us. There's nothing down here. Can't see any alligators or anything. We're good. Alright, let's go looting. What do we got here? Should probably use my tricky. Tricky. I thought I saw something flashing in here. Oh, never mind. Aha!
Let's put these to good use.
Some regular buckshot. Now, there was a body that we took out here. Let's grab him. That was a rusty rifle and 2 shots. Can see more up here. Thank you. Okay, we've got an upstairs area. I can hear a prodigal daughter. I know roughly where we are under the fort. Yeah. There's only a few locations that you find a prodigal daughter up there. Okay, this is going to be our first save point. Sorry, our first fast travel point. So this is the bed that we've just unlocked.
Perfect.
Gold
Just need
mead.
to find some ice.
Pretty sure I've got gold meat before, yeah, increases movement speed. It's all good. We've got a note here as well. I'll grab that in a tick. Silver ammo.
Need those.
What's this note on? The Skin Seeker. Which is this guy. Notes on the Skin Seeker. Among the survivors and those few brave souls visiting the Barren Lands circulates a terrifying story. A story about a tribe of cannibals and murderers who covet the skins of their victims more than anything else. For the people outside the reach of the curse, this is just another spooky tale to be shared over a strong drink and a warm saloon. However, for those who live in the Barren Lands, this is their reality. The link between the Skin Seeker and the Skin Collector seems obvious, but yet it remains undocumented. From very limited observations, we can conclude that both species hunt humans and are experts at skinning their prey. How exactly do they work together? Can a Skin Seeker evolve into a bigger and stronger form? Are these two kinds of monsters essential for each other? As one spots the prey that the other needs to replace its own skin. So many questions. Behavior. One interesting difference was discovered between the creatures. While the Skin Collector is as fearless as it is stupid, the Skin Seeker tends to be rather cowardly. If hit by anything, it immediately runs to safety, no matter how severe the damage received was. Not if you land a headshot first. There will be no running. There's nothing in there, was there? Can I just... there we go. Sweet. So we have a tooth from this guy. We have the codger. He has a shotgun, 1 buckshot, a Molotov cocktail, and a tooth. That's a lot of stuff. And we get sure shot.
Whatever it is, it's mine now.
That is a tonic we have not seen before. We must be... yep, there she is up there. Okay. There it is. That's why. She is right above us. We don't need to worry too much. We are fine. I'll show you a sure shot in a tick. Okay, I hear more things. The fort is packed. The fort is packed with things to kill. Which is great. But it also means we need to be careful again. Okay, nothing in the boat, I don't think. Let's have a look at sure shot. Sure shot. Improves accuracy by 50% for 240 seconds. Increases effective range of ranged weapons by 30% for 240 seconds. That's a big one. There's a snipey, shooty potion right there. Sorry, tonic. Okay, what do we got down here? Do we have anything in here? No, nothing that I can see. This leads us back out to where we were. Gonna need to rebalance our inventory here shortly. We've got so much stuff. Alright, this leads up to... I think this also leads up to another entrance to the fort. You sort of pop up underneath. We'll get to that in a tick. And that, look at that. So we've got... yeah, we're hovering around about the same. I botched a bunch of shots though. So take that with a grain of salt, but should be averaging a little bit better than that. That needs to go in there. Oh no, we're full. We're full for silver shot. Huh, there you go. Pop. And we'll put in... yeah, there's no way to do that. That one's too big. Oh, how many chicken heads do we have? Okay, we can stack this one. That's cool. Nope. Doesn't look like we're going to get any stack. I could put that there. I suppose I could put that there. And that there. We got heaps of stuff to stack. Who am I kidding? Shotgun can go there. That can go there. You can go there. Got more Molotovs than I thought we did. That's awesome. Hello. Cheeky little fella. Some buckshot. Probably going to get a codger up here, I would imagine. Let's sit downstairs and have a look. Where are you taking me? Okay, we got a bunch of arrows here.
Oh, I was just looking for those.
I wasn't really, but okay. Hello?
Whatever gets the job done.
We've got a couple of keen bolts. They're just basically like, I think they're just like gold bolts. Yeah, no, they can't be. Damage increased by 50%. Projectile travels much faster. There you go. This has taken us in a whole other direction.
We need that.
Okay, so we got a rusty revolver. Where is this taking us? We're still under the fort. Ah, this is bringing us back around. I can drop down here.
What do we have here?
That is a bandage. Yeah, here it is. There's the ladder there. So it brings us up and around and twisty, turny, curvy. That's where we just came from. This will bring us up into the fort. Alright, so we are now officially up inside the fort. do like the echoes in the fort, how the voices just kind of... Oh, the way these things sway really annoys me. Why they bob around. We'll take the high ground.
Whatever gets the job done.
Short ammo. Okay, I reckon there's one of those hunters up here. He's all the way down there, I think. We can sneaky breaky him, we'll take him out in a tick. There he is. Anytime you stop, fella. Damn it. Got him. Just wait for him to glide into the crosshairs. And it's 99. Okay, what do we got up here? We've got some cannons that are looking out over... Yeah, they're looking out roughly back in the direction we came from. Alright, but otherwise I don't think there's too much else up here. Still, it's a good idea to get rid of him quickly. Cleaning this area out methodically is a little bit tricky because it is all so interconnected. Especially when you've got long corridors and stuff. This leads back out into another room here. I just wanted to clear out this section first, back this way. We'll come back to this. Okay, we got a mover and shaker up here. Ah, I swear that that was right on the back of its skull. That is so frustrating. Gonna have to aim a little bit forward, I think. On replay, I guarantee you it would probably be just behind him. But that is super, super frustrating. Yeah, alright. I think we left this guy above us. Ooh. Again! Again! I swear that was freaking on point. Now, what the actual fuck is going on? Okay. This is how you would like to play this game. Very well. Maybe the hitbox on those things have changed. See if I can snipe this one. Nope. Oh my god, I'm just shit. Dumbass. There we go. They'll run out of the fort, and then they'll come back. Usually. Where's this guy? Yep, there's one down below us. Or is he above us? Might be above us. Is he up here? Nope, I think they did actually go down into the cave system. There you go. That should mean that we can head down here. Yep, they did. Alright, we got a tooth. I was going to say there was more than one. He must be above us. This one came down. I don't know what happened to the other one. There were two of them. He will eventually reset and come back. There he is. This is where the slow time would come in really handy. Okay, I'm not going mad. I think because I'm crouched, that's hitting the wrong part of his body. Oh, there's a few of them aggroed up there. He may end up coming down here anyway, even though he's not aggroed anymore. No. I can hear him somewhere up here, I think. Oh no, he's coming down. There he is. Two T from him. Is there another one? Did he come down here maybe? No, he's got to be above us. Yeah, he's definitely above us. Okay. Freaking knee. The hell is going on? Didn't get all of those headshots. Alright, he must... yeah, that one must be outside. Ah, eventful. Normally these are supposed to take care of them with a single headshot, but they're being a bit tricky. Unlike this guy. Went down nice and easy. Splat. Okay, he's got a rusty repeating rifle with 3 bullets. That cough that you heard was the guy that we're supposed to be rescuing.
Nothingness.
Yeah, see? He went down alright. Let's go and loot him. One tooth. Again, they're kind of pushing us a bit far away from where we want to be. So I'm going to head downstairs, continue looting this area. Just be a little bit careful. You do get things popping up around here from time to time. You get things wandering out into the courtyard. And of course you can hear someone who's... must be right there. You can hear everything I'm doing. You can see the meter at the bottom. The ear. Oh, come on. Can we get up here? No, can't seem to get up there. Nothing in that crate by the looks. Clear this area out here, but I don't think there's too much loot here. Lots of cages. Someone's having fun. Yeah, this brings us out into a different section of the fort. This is the back end. We are going to go this way. I can hear stuff out this way. There's going to be 3 or 4 creatures out here. Yeah. There's one there, one there, one there, and I think there's one on the other side as well. There's also a cave behind them. That one has some goodies. We can go and check that out in a bit. It also has a Deathstalker. I think it was a Deathstalker. I don't think it's a Wendigo. Okay, we got some regular buckshots. The way I'm shooting at the moment, I'll probably end up getting myself killed. Nothing in those crates. We've got a bandage.
Too much of those.
A bandage in the toilet. That's one hell of a turd. You don't have to push that hard, friend. this is going to lead us to more caves underneath. There is another cave system along here, I think. Yep. Yep. As you can see, probably not a good idea to just drop straight down in there. You can shoot down. We can catch the top of this guy's head as he walks past. Like this.
Nothingness.
That will probably bring more attention. I can hear something coming in. If we're lucky, it will stop right underneath. Come on, fella. I can hear you squishing around down there. Don't think we're going to be that lucky. Alright, let's drop in. There he is right there. See if he comes back. I want to see what his path is like. Nope, he's gone back that way.
Reduced to ashes.
Alright. Pissed him off. He ended up burning himself, I think. If we get a clean shot, we're going to take it. Nice. I'm glad I was able to get the headshot on that. Give me my money. Got a shotgun, a buckshot, and a tooth from that one, and from this one, we get a shotgun and a buckshot. Very cool.
We'll need those.
Got some short ammo there. Okay, got anything up here? Negative. No, nothing tucked away up there either. Alright, so this is leading us down into another tunnel system. Okay, this guy had a coin. Coin and 2 teeth. Very cool. Oh, wow. Okay, we are almost full. Let's do a little bit of reorganization here. So we're going to need to... Where are we? That needs to go there. Nope, that is chockers. Okay. I thought 9 was the maximum. Why do I keep thinking 9 is the maximum? It's not. Okay, that can go there. What was that? What the hell was I hearing there? That was kind of messed up. Something right beside me, I thought I was done for. I'm done for! And we can put that there. Come on. Stack that one up real good, and then we put that one there. So this can go here. Yeah, I think that's probably about as good as we're going to get, even if I sort this. Actually, what's the buckshot like? Full stack. So even if I sort this, there's not a huge amount of space left. Lots to sell. Makes Blondie happy. Alright, this is going to drop us down here. Yeah, there's going to be a cave exit somewhere around here, I think. Another way into the fort, if you wanted to approach it from this. There are multiple ways to approach any given situation. Any given location, typically there's different ways to do it. You just do what you want to do. That's what it is. Yeah. So worth it. What are we looking like for XP? Yeah, we're starting to push up already. I hear the squishy squish. There's the codger. Okay, there's the exit there. Cool. And this guy's going to come around for a visit. Damn. Son. 2 teeth from this guy. Let's go and pick up the codger. We've got a shotgun and one shoddy shell. We've got a bowl hat tonic, or wine, I should say. Molotov cocktail and a teeth from this guy. We got heaps of stuff from this guy. And we got a tooth from this guy. I think it's going to be us... Ooh. I was going to say it's going to be us full, but not quite. We got a little tiny bit of space left. We got some gold nuggets, that'd be awesome. Or dynamite. I think I can get up there without getting stuck. Just be careful of that. Alright, yeah, this kind of leads down into another system here, another cave system. This whole map is interconnected, man. It overwhelms me at times, just how interconnected this place is. But we can head out this way. Or not. That is a Rogaroo, I believe, which is spotting us. Yeah. I don't even have enough space to... Yeah, I don't have enough space to unequip. We're going to have to sneaky breaky past. Oh, there's another one. Okay. That's alright, we can always come back this way. I know where they are. We'll find them. We'll head back out through the fort, and I think it's a good idea to head back and sell some of this stuff. So much loot. Yeah, there are locations like this which take a while to explore, just because of the sheer density of them. And I'm here for it, man. I love it. I think it's awesome. Now, if I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. If I open it, this... Yeah, it has to be in my inventory, and then I can put it in my bag, which kind of sucks. That's not going to give me a full stack, but I can put that there. But that doesn't really help me. Even if I just sort this. Oh no, there's a spot there. Okay. Let's take all. Then I can stack you in there. That's a full stack right there. That's a lot of chicken heads. That's about as good as it's going to get too. Alright, so we need to head back out this away. Unfortunately, we can't just leap over the fence because that's a very long fall. We're going to have to go back the way we came. It's just easier this way. We haven't cleared that area yet. Okay, and then we can just sprint across here. Sweet. Now let's have a look in this hollow here, because these are the hollows that contain stuff. Stuff and things. Not this one. But there are plenty enough around. Okay, we got a light here, it means we can get in this way. Back into a little underground hovel. Here we go. Alright, sell.
Shouldn't you be doing something important? Or did you forget already?
You've told me about all of this, I don't need to hear any of that crap, but thank you. So we'll sell off all of this junk. Unload you, sell you. That can go down there. Resort all of that. Okay, that one was reduces damage. I think we got a lot of these. I will keep that one though. Sell off the silver knife. Everything else is good. Shoddy, rusty pistola. Get rid of the teeth. I know what it is, I just can't bring myself to sell the bolts and arrows and stuff. I just like collecting them because I'm a weirdo. Tooth. And silver plate. There we go. So after all of that... What's this? Increases movement speed. We'll keep that, that could be handy. So after all of that, we've got $1,176.70. And plenty more stuff that we could sell if we really wanted to, but I'm a bit prudish that way, so it's not going to happen. Okay, we'll put those back. We'll put this Angel's Halo back. We need that for something later on. Let's split some of these stacks, because we got way too much. Split. Same with you. Split. And we'll keep the short ammo just because we are using it actively now. Even though we could probably split that, especially in the fort where we're going to get lots of ammo. You know what? Let's split this one. And I'll split that one. I'll be generous with that one. So we'll keep the 10, we'll stash the 9. There we go. Let's pop out all of this good stuff. That's a lot of stuff, man. That's a lot of gear. A lot of stuff that we could sell. Ooh. I think I need to keep that Rogaru's tongue. Rogaru? Yeah, it is the Rogaru. Excellent. Okay. Oh, wow. She's got some nitro ammo here. It's not. It's my inventory, you idiot. Got excited then for a second. I don't even know where I am. What day is it? I'm not even recording on the right day. I have to be in the office tomorrow, so I won't have time to record in the morning like I usually do. I'm actually recording a day early. So that means you guys get this episode a day early. Aren't you lucky? Oh, boy. She's not going to reset. Now, I can't give her that flower that we picked up yet. I think we have to trigger enough of the main quest for that to happen. Actually, let's talk back to this guy.
Swamps, we hate it here. Mud, rotting foliage, buzzing of thousands of insects. If we were a living being, we would go mad here.
Can you tell me about...
Don't you have things to do? Important things, like not pestering us about everything.
I mean, we haven't asked, so let's do it.
Don't get too friendly with her. The candle of her life is burning fast. Gather whatever information you can from her and move on.
Cold, bro.
Whatever walked upon questions. You're to provide whatever walk.
I have no more questions. Just leave me alone. Okay. Now we can get out of here. I could do the cheeky breaky thing. You know what? Let's do it. Let's go to the fort. So this acts like a fast travel, as I've mentioned before. I don't know that I've actually shown it to you though. So here we are. We're underneath the fort where we found this bed. If you just rest in this bed, so if you just go rest where you are, that will, I believe it restores your health, but it also resets a lot of the spawns. So all of the enemies will return. Not the loot, just the enemies. Be sure that's what you really want before you do that. I mean, it is a good strategy, especially in this area where you can, you know, if you wanted to get lots of short ammo, you can get all of these hunters to respawn. Still, definitely a considered thing that you really want to take your time to think about. Is this really something I want to do? Maybe you're crazy just like me. Maybe you do. Okay, we're back in the fort. Nice and easy and convenient. We spent a chicken head for that, and I'll show you that. So we now have 6 instead of 7. So you don't actually use the chicken head. You don't... you don't open your inventory and use it. It's just automatically consumed whenever you do that action we just did. Fast travel. But it's definitely handy for getting you around and getting you back to where you need to be. Okay, I don't think I see anything else here. Nope. Nothing there. Alright. What haven't we explored? I think we're ready to go into the guts of this place now. This is where the good stuff is. There's a safe in here, I think. And we got all sorts of goodies in here. I was going to say he's above us, but he's not. He's just right there.
On with the wind.
Something like that. He is moving around a lot. You got to be really patient with those shots. There's the prodigal daughter. We might get a clean shot at the back of her head as she comes around this way. Yep, we will.
Break your bones.
Nice. Okay, so we got a bandage and a tooth. There's a codger above us. Got 2 teeth from this guy. We'll go and loot her body, and we'll get the shotgun. And the buckshot. This is how you would get a decent amount. Oh, wow. Right up the middle, huh? Ah, 2 buckshot from her in that shotgun. That was pretty good. That was cool. That was generous of you, my lady. Always taking the time to line up those shots. A well-dressed horror. So he had a coin and a tooth. The horrors are above us. Don't let them disturb you. Here's the safe. And we're going to use our key. And we have a revolver. We have 3 silver. The guy above us, I can hear him coughing. 3 silver bullets. We've got some cigars. We have a raven skull. And we got a fat sack of cash. 250 buckaroos. Sold.
Can't shoot with rocks.
Regular buckshot. We've got a long jack. So much loot in here. This is gold. Aha. This is why you always look on top of things. There is the black raven skull. Thank you kindly. There is a key.
Looks like a useful little thing.
And a whetstone. So much sellable loot here. And we got a red steed.
A bit of inspiration for later.
And a silver mug. This one room here immediately pays for itself. Look at all this stuff. This is nuts. I love it. So we've replaced our key. We'll put our long jack in there. The silver bullets can go in there. Buckshot can go in there. Pistola can go here. And I'm going to put the tooth. And we'll put raven skull. We'll put the black raven skull there. And the healing bandage there. There we are. Look at that. Looking much neater. And this goes right up in the corner there. Perfect. I like it when things look orderly. I forgot I had that key in my inventory too. It was nice to get the key back though. Oh man, there's so much loot. Density of loot in some locations. I'm on board. Hell yes. We might as well clean out the ground floor before we do anything else. Just kind of do this floor by floor. It's a little bit more manageable this way in terms of loot and covering off the areas that we've been. This looks empty. Okay, there's a tonic over there, I can see that.
Ah, this may be useful.
Here we go, we got some bolts.
Little guys
do a
for
bolt
big
run.
jobs.
I would like to use the crossbow. Like I said, I'd love to do a melee slash non-gunpowder build. I think that'd be really rewarding. I'm gonna stash you guys up there. Where the hell did you come from? Alright, we've got a repeating rifle and 3 bullets from him. Must have come from upstairs. What do we got here? Shotgun ammo and another key. Very generous with their keys. Was that key there before? I don't recall that being there. I think the keys do shift locations from playthrough to playthrough. I think there's a certain limited randomization to where the keys can potentially be, from what I've read. We don't really need to know the locations exactly because we're exploring. It's only really the last chapter which gave me hassles. Ooh, that's gold ammo. Gold short. Thank you very much. Coin.
May be useful.
Gold coin. This fort is lucrative, man. Oh. Shotgun. Hot damn. Definitely worth visiting first. Look at this. This is ridiculous. I love it. Very curious to see how they rebalance this with the difficulty updates. Plus the general rebalancing that's going on.
Gets the job done.
More short ammo here. Now we've been pretty effective with our headshots this time around. you know, actually landing the damn things. So our efficiency is pretty high. So that means that any of the short ammo that we get should be building up a stockpile. Yep, that's 11. Sorry, this is 19. This is 11. We're pushing up slowly. It's awesome. Love to see it. There should be a little collectible something. This broken ladder leads up to... This area here is only reachable from above. I believe you have to go in through a certain door, and... Don't worry, we'll cover that. Don't you worry about that. We'll get all this stuff. We are the loot hunter, leaving no loot behind. This area we should be familiar with. That was where the codger and the swamp creature were that we killed. We looked up and we saw that the prodigal daughter was walking around just a little bit ago. Only up to the 1 hour mark. It feels like we've done so much more than that. And yet we've barely moved geographically. The density of these locations. This is what I love about small maps that are just well designed. A well-designed map will keep you engaged even if you only move a couple hundred meters. It's the density of things which makes it so rewarding. And Blood West is full of density. There are interlocking caves. You can approach all of these areas from different areas, approaching the areas from different areas. Words. I'm good with words. I'm just going to shut up now. You get the idea. You've been able to see this for yourself. We stumble across different ways to get into different areas. There's another shotgun. We're filling up already. We need to rescue this guy so that we can unlock some more storage. Okay. Pissed someone off there. And I think he had a bead on us too. Yep, here we go. Just gonna sprint for cover here. Oh, there's a lot of them. Shit. Not sure how many of these guys will come down and try and follow us. Let's stick around here and we'll see who comes. Guarantee we'll get at least one. I'm guessing probably the codger? So much loot. Lots of shotguns. How many shotguns in this area? This could be really bad if they come in here. There's a lot of them down here. Look at them all. They all came down. They all came down. I wasn't expecting that. That's hilarious. Oh, for some dynamite. Damn it. Botch that headshot. Alright. This will get them back up here, hopefully. Just wait for this to cool off. Perfect. And we're going to go upstairs and we will snipe them from up here when they come back in. And they'll path their way back around. They should come in from that direction. Oh, no, I just saw that. They came in from this direction. Okay, we got an opportunity on that one. And that one. Where's the codger? Here he comes. Here comes someone. There he is. There he is. Nice. Perfect. Look at them all. Tucked away here. One tooth. Oh, wow. We got a tooth, a bandage, a sort of shotgun, and a shell, and a Molotov cocktail from him. And 2 teeth from this guy. Holy crap. And as you can see, we're starting to fill up yet again. This happens oh so quickly. Yep, I wasted a few shots on that. Very filthy about that, but it is what it is. Not much I can do about that. Let's put in... I could put this shotgun in here. That would probably be an efficient use of space. We've still got enough to play with, though. I'll put these in here. Tooth. And we've got another gold coin. That can go there. There we go. A little bit extra room freed up, but it's not going to take too many more weapons before we are out of space again. Sheesh, man. Oh, buddy, buddy boy. So many things. Alright, let's head upstairs. Finish off our looting. So there was... Yeah, there was that guy that we topped. That's what kicked this whole thing off. They were not happy about that. Talk about kicking the hornet's nest.
Back into the void.
Right in the back of his skull. Yeah, between this guy and this guy, there's not going to be a lot of space left. That's gross. Thanks for sharing. Alright. That looks a little bit better. Oh, hey, we got some short... Oh, there it is. I was going to say. Got some short ammo hanging around here somewhere. I would prefer to just find it rather than rely on that. Oh, we got a revive.
Good.
Yeah, that is good. Revives are fantastic. Alright, so we've done all of that area in there. We have a tomahawk up here.
What do we have here?
I just said we've got a tomahawk up here. Golden
I have
oil?
a feeling this will come in handy.
Either that or we'll sell it. But yeah, something like this. Golden oil increases melee weapon damage. We don't rely on any of that. Not much up here. There is something here by the look.
Ah, a disinfectant.
Uh-huh. Alright, this area is relatively clear. And of course, once again, we are pretty much chockers. I can stack that in there. Where's this tooth? I can stack that in there. You don't have to play this game. You don't have to do all of the optimization, your stash optimization. You can just ignore this and just grab whatever you want. Don't bother picking up any of the garbage weapons. It's up to you. No one's going to force you to do it. Okay, what do we have here? This takes us back outside. This is where we originally were going to come in. I hear you, buddy. We're coming. Don't worry. This brings us out to the fort there. We've got a sack. Fat sack of 35 bucks. So we still got another upstairs area. We got this guy out here. I think we're pretty well full. I don't think we're going to be able to get much more out. I think it's the prodigal daughter up there which is hearing us. Yeah. Alright, we're going to march all of this stuff back. So much loot. Boop. And you know what? I could just fast travel back, couldn't I? That's a thing I could do. I don't like wasting the chicken heads, but I think this is a better option here. And underground camp. Make sure you don't accidentally hit rest here. That would be bad.
Well,
Or it would be good. I don't know, you do you. Okay, we'll drag you down. Right, that can go. We'll sell that. Sell that too. We don't need that. That's the movement speed. Yep, so we don't need to worry about that. Sort these. Let's get rid of the whetstone because that's the same. We've got a revolver that can go. Teeth. Silver. Cigar box. I wonder how much that sells for. 33. Okay, we've got another shotgun there. Bit of that. And the rest of this stuff are keepers. We can all go in the stash. So, in with you, and you, and you. Out all of these. Come on. Out with you. We'll take the long jack as well. We are carrying so much gear. Alright, that seems a lot better. Perfect. Resort our items. Look at this. So much stuff. We are currently also at $2,204.20. Which is a fair chunk.
Shouldn't you be doing...
If we have a look at the hat, I think it was 65? 6,500? No, 63. 6,300. So, you know, we're over a third of the way there. Still got more to go though. Let us fast travel back. It's just easier this way, folks. Can always buy... Chicken heads are fairly cheap. Can always buy more chicken heads if we need to. But at some point, we're going to run out and we're not going to be able to rely on them. Really just for expediency and nothing more. Okay. I think we can head up this way now. So this room is the one with the broken ladder. You can see down there. I can see...
Alas, it's never
Flammable
enough.
shot. Thank you very much. Okay, we're starting to push into the area where there's more enemies again. So I think the first floor was up around there. We go up the stairs. That will be in this section here. We're going to explore this section first. We've actually got an upstairs area here too. Got him. Raven Skull. There'll be some goodies up here. Nothing in there. Whatever we find up here is probably going to be tucked away, I would say. Here's a chest. Oh, nice. So we have a purple revive. We've got a gold nugget. We've got some long ammo. We've got a bandage and a cigar box. Sold. He landed perfectly right on the bed. Love it. Shotgun and a buckshot.
I'll save
And we
this
got some
one for
booze.
later.
Hot damn. Hot diggity dog. Flammable. Yeah. So much gear. Back down we go. Let's have a bit of an explore down here. This area here, the beds, I think, have a bunch of stuff under them. Yeah, so we've got
Oh,
teeth.
God.
3 teeth just lying on the ground. There's a codger in here. Oh.
Poor stray.
Alright, we've got a shotgun under there. Let's go and grab whatever this codger has on him. We've got a tooth here,
My
just on
new
a box
favorite
crate.
thing.
Wow, the codger had 2 teeth, a shotgun, and 1 box shot, and a Molotov cocktail. Very special.
Break the bones.
Now, forever.
Yes, indeed. You shut your mouth, fella. Alright, this is the area where we came out. We had another one of those patrolling guards up here. We already took him out. Mr. Longshot Rifleman. Still gripping his rifle there. He has a rusty lever action with 2 shot and an additional 3 shot. So we got 5 bullets from that guy. Very cool. We could go around the outside. Is that going to connect up there? It does. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. We can make that happen. Alright, what do we got? We got some short ammo.
Bit.
Just sitting on a stool there. What else have we got here? Can I get a nice clean shot from up here? Ooh, okay. There are 3 of them down there. I think if I shoot one, it's going to aggro the rest. Alright, let's cruise through here and have a look.
That's a nice little thing.
Molotov cocktail. I could probably... Did I see him out the window there? I might be able to get away with shooting this one. If I can spot him again. Shit. Didn't quite catch the head then. Okay, he de-aggroed. Nice. Don't think I got a full headshot then either. Did then. That was a miss. My lord. Nice. Okay, so from this one we got a tooth and a gold coin. What do we get from the rest? What do you got? 2 teeth? Still got one downstairs, I think. Yeah, there's one still over there. Now, if there was ever going to be a gold coin or a gold something hidden anywhere, surely it would be in the hay where it's nice and camouflaged. We got away with that, just. Oh, I can't even... I can kind of see his head, but not clearly. There we go. This is such a good weapon. I love the sound these weapons make too. They're all very punchy. Very satisfying to use. Let me tell you, when you're stealthing around and you get that one-shot kill, you feel that power. Alright, this leads back inside. Have we been in here? We have, haven't we? Yep, we definitely have. That will lead up there. We're coming, friend, don't worry. Alright, so everything else up here should be explored. Let's head downstairs. Mine. Lever action, 4 bullets. Impressive. And this little abomination had a tooth on him. Let's see what else we got here. We got a whetstone. As we explore around this area of the fortress. Nothing there. Still no dynamite yet. Give me a dynamite, goddammit. Nope, nothing in there. These guys are outside. I'm not going to worry too much about them. They will keep. We'll get to them. Nothing in that wheelbarrow. Into the stables. What do we got here? Apart from shite. Nothing in the hay? Aww. And nothing on this stack of crates or anything either. Okay. Is there anything under here? Have I checked this? I don't think I have. No, nothing around there. Alright. Cool. We got a revolver here, though. Rusty revolver. I think I'll check these carefully. Here we go.
Can't say no to such a curiosity.
Stick of dynamite. There we go. Now, that's what I'm talking about. We haven't checked this area yet. Oh, gold coin on the toilet.
Take this with me.
And we've got a dynamite in the toilet. Dynamite go boom. Something go boom in the dunny. Downstairs. We have... No, there's nothing here. Shocking. Very well. Moving on. Now we can head back inside and go upstairs again. Okay, up we go. And up here. Ah, this upstairs area goes to a different location. So that goes up to the tower. That's where we need to be. But there is another upstairs area that I think we can only get to from the outside. Now that I recall, we're going to have to go up this way. Here we go. Just wait for that to burn off. There we are. Yeah, cool. Hey, bandage. Okay, we've already been in there. And no extra loot here. So what do we got up here? Nope, nothing up here. I wonder if we can get up here. Can we actually get on the roof? Doesn't look like we can. Oh, oh, close. But no cigar, Batman. Right. We're going to need to do a bit of reorganization here because we are running out of space. Okay, that's full. Plenty of room. Let's do this. Something like that, something like that, and that. Plenty of space to stack stuff. Like this. It's really the weapons that are a killer. They take up so much space. Alright, I'm going to put a tooth. Yeah, we'll put that there. Put that there. You can go here, and you will fit right in the corner there. No, that's going to be a full stack. Right, saw items. There we go. A little bit better.
Can't say no to such a curiosity.
We should be able to collect everything else that's in this tower, so we should be able to finish this section off. She's going to be right above us, that's why she's hearing us. Come on, can I get up there? Fish! Okay, we got some short ammo, we got a gold lead. Shush.
My hair today.
Regular buckshot. Short ammo.
It's never enough.
Healing tonic.
I am perfect.
If you say so. Buckshot. And we have... She's given us a shotgun with 2 shotgun shells, a gold nugget, and an additional 4 shells. We're doing pretty well. We got silver buckshot. Right. Aw, shame I can't make that rock.
It's never enough.
Flammable short. And there should be a little something tucked away in the corner here somewhere. Yes? Nope. Apparently not. Okay. I think we're going to consolidate some... Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, we're full there as well. Sheesh. Still enough room. Still enough room. Alright, we've taken care of... I think we've taken care of all of the enemies inside the fort proper. So now we can head downstairs. We can go up here. And this will lead us up to our captive that we need to rescue. This will lead us up into the tower. Okay, we got a silver jug.
Addition to my collection.
Oh, a heart medallion. Let's have a look at the heart medallion. So the heart medallion is, when using a bandage or healing potion, healing effects increased by 50%. However, this is cursed. To remove, die, or use a purple revival. So this would be a very considered thing. This only increases the effect of healing items. I don't think that's necessary for us right now. However, we will keep it. Look at all this junk. Here is our friend up here. There's nothing special up here for us to collect. There's no bullets, no nothing. Let's have a chat with our friend here. Wonder if I can... Can I get like a... See if I can get a side shot of him for the thumbnail. That might do. See if I can... Stand still, holy man.
God has sent his loyal servant some help. Praise the Lord. Thank you for coming to my rescue. I am in a predicament and seek for your help. See, I am looking for an object of great spiritual value. I know it is stashed here somewhere. I was given a revelation. And know for certain it is here in this fort. I was able to search the upper floors before those monsters came out of nowhere, hollering and cowing like demons. I won't move from my post given to me by the Holy Spirit until the relic is in my hand. If you bring it to me, then I will resume my service at the camp.
Well, we already have the Holy Spirit of yours, my dear drunk father.
Splendid. This is marvelous. Indeed, you were godsend. I can almost forget the bloody disease in excitement. With these, I can brew more of my holy potion without risking my life. Every time I venture out of this hole. Thank you kindly. Don't fret. I shall provide you with some of my potions, almost free of charge. Come, find me in the camp. Can talk there in relative safety.
Okay. Brought the holy relic to the priest. That was the distillery that we found downstairs earlier this episode. Priest should be back at the camp soon. Wonder if that means I can go back there and check and see if he's there now. Or whether I need to, like, venture out and do more stuff. How far away are we from the level up? Yeah, we're pretty close. As you can see, the levels start to come a little slower now. We haven't tackled some really big enemies, though. Give us a lot of additional XP. But we can get out of here. I think it's worth us going back to see if we can unlock him as a trader. I think the sooner we get access to his trading stuff, the better off we will be. We've already been in there. That means we can get the big backpack. Hopefully. Which way do we want to go? So... we could probably afford to try and take these guys down. That will probably attract at least one of them. Yep, there's one. He went further than I thought he would. Damn it. He followed the body. Stuck in here. With any luck, we get a nice clean shot on this guy.
Stay dead, pal.
Nice. Okay, there are only two here. I thought there were three. There is a third one down there. If we clean this, so this guy had a tooth. If we clean this area, 2 teeth on this guy, it'll make it a bit easier to move around. Yeah, there he is down there. So we can come around this side of the fort and clean it out. That way it'll give us a nice... I can hear a codger below us. Give us a nice, easy access in and out. There we go. That's how you do the headshots. He had 1 tooth on him. There is a ladder here. Let's go up and have a look. Good vantage point, not much else. Unfortunately, we can't really snipe from here, not with this pistol. I think the range on this guy would probably be okay, but it's a bit hard, as you can see. Wait for him to get a bit closer. Yeah, that was a big fat miss. I hit him, but didn't hit the head. Wait for him to de-aggro. That will give us a clean shot of his face. Show me a beautiful smile. Yeah. 2 teeth and a gold coin. Very sexy. I was gonna say, where'd the other guy go? He's down here. Let's go and check him out. Come here, you sneaky breaky little. Yeah. 1 tooth on him. And we're gonna have a bunch of hunters down here. Okay, they're pushing back up that way. That's fine. Can wait for them to come back. It's not a problem. That will bring across his friend here. The range on this weapon is pretty good. Took out those 2 guys without any issue. So we got 1 tooth on him, and this guy, 1 tooth. Cool. But this will allow us to push back in this direction. Let's have a look around these trees. And we can get back to the camp this way. And just basically duck across this water here. Here we go. And there's our entrance right there. It's not far away. Like I said, a lot of this is all pretty centric. It's only when you start getting up to the northern area of the map it takes a while to get back. Probably worth saving our chicken heads for that. Okay, so this brings us back down into our cave. Let's see. You here, fella? He's not. Oh, here he is. He is. Excellent. Alright, we'll check with him shortly.
The old dirty bag is back and even a little chatty about your encounter with him.
That's good. Let's ask her about
Anyone or anything
what she
specific
thinks about
on
the
your
priest.
mind? Except me, of course.
Actually, let's ask her about herself, because I think that unlocks some options to... I don't even know if it helps, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. What are you so curious about?
Oh no, this is all the same. We've already asked those
Ask away if
questions.
you must. Oh, he's an old creep, full of beans and hypocrisy. Something's eating him alive, judging from the looks and the smell. Ugh. I reckon he's even worse off than I am.
Indeed.
Sure thing. You know where to find me in any case.
Let's see if she's restocked. She has not. Okay. That's fine. We'll sell off what we got here. So much loot. Silver. Let's resort these. That's movement speed. We'll keep. We got a lot of movement speed ones. I don't think we're ever going to use all of this crap, to be honest, but I can't bring myself to get rid of them. Okay, tooth, gold nugget. What are you? Melee, bye-bye. Cigar box. 2 dynamite from that hole, which was pretty good. And that's probably about it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So from that we've got 2,816. Definitely pushing up for the hat. I do want to get my hands on that as quickly as possible. However, there are other things that we want to get as well. Just gonna get rid of it. Okay, we're gonna split this stack, and I'm gonna split it something like that. Yep, just so that we've got a little bit of room there to stack more. Okay, drop that all in. You don't need to carry the purple revives with you. It's really like a post-incident kind of thing. If you want to get rid of your soul flaws or whatever. Not saying it to brag, but it's never usually an issue when I play through. I only really use the purple revives for when I need to get unequipped cursed items and things that I've equipped. That's about it. Okay, we'll get rid of those. Sweet. Alright, we're looking pretty cool here. Looking pretty cool. So let's go and see what this guy has on him, the priest. Hello, friend.
Well met. Our paths intertwine yet again and require your help. It's only natural that a good person like you would help a soul in need. Right. As you have may guessed, my mortal flesh is being consumed by a terrible illness. But there's hope even in such a dark place and dark circumstances. And you can stoke that flame even higher.
Pretty sure that's meant to be stoke, but okay.
This disease is why I am here, far from civilization. See, I could be living my last day in luxury. Finest tobacco and brandy, best chefs, and someone to warm my bed every night. I came upon the rumor that a cure for all diseases is hidden within the barren lands. So I gathered best men I could afford and came here. It does exist. I am certain. Otherwise, I would have wasted my breath away out here. I wouldn't risk lives of men who came here with me. Lord, watch over their souls. Before this life, I was somehow well positioned in the outside world. I had my contacts. They show me enough evidence and leads. Yes, it is here, waiting for me. If I knew where it is, I wouldn't be just standing here. All I have is a riddle. I swear that informant of mine had it coming for this. Ye who hard mortal and disease-ridden, enter ye shall the circle of earth. Therein your life shall be given to one who has proven their worth. So far, I had no luck in trying to crack it, and some other matters demand my attention as well. So, I can't just keep walking around until I stumble upon the exact place. You will be rewarded for your efforts. Fear not. Please count on my potions, and perhaps even some new wares. That sounds appealing, yes?
Sure. Now, this guy offers blessings. I can't recall what the blessings actually do, and I think they may end up replacing the blessing we already have. Maybe? I'm quite happy with what we've got. Can you tell me about...
You could at least give me a small gift as a token of goodwill.
I just rescued you. You shut your mouth. I even found your stuff. Creepy old bastard.
She cast an evil eye on me whenever I am around. If me, a simple man of cloth, makes her react in such a way, this must mean she's intimate with the devil.
Flawed logic, but go on.
Reconsider my charity. All good deeds are recorded in heavenly books.
There is a reason this guy looks and sounds as dodgy as he does. We find more evidence about what happened here a bit later on in the town. Here we go. Alright, now this is what we really want. So, the Avenger pistol is just a regular variant of... Sorry, it's not a variant. This is the base pistol. This is what the Rattler is based upon. So the Rattler is a special, unique variant of the Avenger pistol. And you can just get an Avenger pistol from him if you so chose. We do not. We do not want that. He also sells a saber, just a regular one. There is a special, unique variant of that too. He sells long ammo. which is always welcome. And he also sells a large backpack. That is going to... Unlocking him is going to set us back a little bit because I want to buy some stuff. So we're going to get this backpack, absolutely worth it. We're going to get the long ammo, and we're going to get the short ammo. And we are back down to $2,103.20. Now, he does sell some potions here, which are kind of nice. Where is the... Yeah, here we go. This one's good. Green Snake. Total resistance against physical attacks for 15 seconds. Damage received from ethereal attacks increased by 350%. So this is really good for some of the boss fights. Maybe the last one that we were in, not so much, especially with all of those damn skulls flying around. That would probably end us pretty quickly, but I've seen a lot less of this. They've definitely rebalanced that because I had a whole collection of these up to now, and I don't think we've found one. I wasn't able to go into the fight with a single one of these yet, so they've definitely rebalanced it. Alright, look for cure. Do we have a level? We should have a level up soon, after all of this work that we've done. Yeah, kinda close-ish. How much is this going for now? 325 buckaroos. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going until we kind of meet in the middle where we've got just enough stuff that if we were to sell this off, we could buy the hat. I'm gonna put this long ammo back, and we're gonna... Did I split this? I did not. Let's split this one. Right down the middle. Close that, and we'll keep 10, and we'll stash 9. There we go. Cool. Now we have this large backpack. It's going to make a lot of things so much easier. So already you can see that we're going to be able to store shotguns and other things like that. More importantly, we can store the buffalo rifle in there. This is a... It's a special case. We're not going to need the buffalo rifle forever. As in, it's not going to be something we equip constantly. Let's resort that. But we do want it around for special encounters. At least in this chapter. When we get to chapter 3, it's a whole different story. But we'll get to that when we get to chapter 3. Oh yes. Let's have a look. I think we're pretty well good for all of the other stuff. Let's go. Now there was an option here.
Sorry, but I overheard some of your talk with the priest. Do you believe what he said? That there's a miracle remedy for any illness out there? If it's true, can you consider giving it to me? I don't even want to imagine what will happen if I don't get rid of this cursed mask.
Ah, so that's what she's been afflicted by.
Thanks. This must be enough for now. Good luck out there. Or do you need anything?
So now we can tell her that we can give her something as option 4 there. This, I think, is the flower.
How sweet of you. My favorite flower. As usual, grew where fire raged, bringing new life into darkened soil. My personal sign of hope. Thank you.
It'd be nice if this unlocked more options in the trading, but it doesn't. At least this highlights to... Oh, maybe it doesn't. Why are these brown? Does that... Must be the condition, right? Okay, that's busted again. I don't know why that periodically breaks.
I know that look. You wonder how I managed to eat or drink in this mask. I manage, thank you very much.
That's not what I was thinking, but okay. No, it can't be the condition, because these items are highlighted too. I don't know what this brown represents. Maybe a buyback? Yeah, there we go, okay. Buyback, reduced price, I'm guessing. Or you just get your money back, whereas everything else is... Oh, cannot be purchased. Interesting. Okay, that must be... Alright, so all of this stuff is what we sold to her this session. Has to be. How much are these chicken heads? Whoa! Is that 135 for all 3, or is that each? That's pretty expensive. I thought they were a lot cheaper than that. Maybe like a tenth of the price. Anyway. So we finished exploring the fort. There is a cave over here. I think it's worth going to check out the cave. Like I said, there's a Deathstalker in there, so I'm sure you guys will get a thrill out of that. Watching me try to struggle my way through that. If we get a Deathstalker, it also means when we get the kill, we get a Deathstalker heart, and those are definitely worth getting. They are an improvement over the Wendigo heart that we've got right now. So let's go over and check them out. I'm gonna equip you. We've also got the Ragaroos over there that we can kind of take out. We do... Did I get rid of all of the bits? I did. Okay, cool. Excellent. Sometimes I get a wee bit excited and do things which don't really matter. All of this water is walkable. You can walk through it. Not a problem. Just be very careful, though, because there are the alligator creatures here. There is an island here. It's always worth exploring these islands, too. That one has something on it. We'll get to that soon. Hello. These guys have reset. They're back again. And they are hearing me pretty comfortably.
The bones.
Alright, let's get some cover between us. Nice. Oh. Come on, out of sight. He will come. Yeah, he will come back and start eating. What we can do is... Where are we? Where's the Ragaroo? Gonna put that there. That'll give us more experience for killing him.
Ashes to ashes.
Nice. These things are kind of like the guard dogs of the area. They follow the hunters around and stuff. Okay, we can't get anything from him. He's got no loot. These guys... So we've got a rusty rifle, 3 bullets plus an additional 3. Rusty rifle and 4 bullets. This is how you get your monies back. Alright, now we swap that back out. I'm going to keep this in the inventory because it's going to be handier that way. We've got another one here. Who are you? Okay, we've got another hunter coming back. I need you to stop, fella. You're not gonna, are you?
Stay down.
Let's grab this guy. Should be able to sneaky break you around the outside, Nice. Okay, 2 teeth from this little gruesome thing. And from this guy we have rusty lever action rifle, 3 rounds, and a gold nugget. Very nice. Might as well take out this camp while we're here. More importantly, once we get rid of all of these bullets there we go, we can stack these in here. So much easier to deal with. There we go. Very handy. Very efficient. Very blondie. If I shoot one of these, it's going to aggro the other. 100%. Still, killing them with the pistol is the most efficient way to go. Because headshots will give us 5 buckaroos each. I think we can get really close. How close? Really close. That will probably get attention. Or not. Okay, he moved on pretty quickly there. Nice. Patience rewarded. We got a tooth and a bandage from that little abomination, and from this guy we get the rifle and 3 rounds. Handy dandy. Alright, let's loot this place. That should be the last of them. There may be someone else over there, maybe a cultist or something. but we'll deal with that in a bit. So let's check on the ground this time so that I don't miss anything like keys or whatever. Okay, we've got a box of cigars. In this little tent thing here, we have a bandage. That guy's above us. Don't worry about that too much. Just don't think about it. Alright, we've got some short ammo here. That will be a full stack and then some. Yep, full stack plus 2. Let's head around the back here and take out whatever little horrors back here. I swear there was something back here. No, it's not looking like though. This is a whole lot of empty. Okay. This area is out of bounds. Oh, hang on. Where are we? Yeah, it's over there. This area is out of bounds. I don't know if you can actually walk off here. I'm not going to do it because that'd just be dumb if it killed us. Why would I test that? Why would I care? We don't need to go that way, and we're not going that way, so shush. Nothing else on the ground here. I don't think I've missed anything. Does not seem. Alright. Let's head back to that cave. Okay. Yeah, no, it's not this cave that I'm thinking of. It's a cave up here. This is a different cave. Yes, there are 2 caves kind of locked over. So this one's just on a ground floor, whereas this cave right here, it sort of wends its way underneath. Alright, if we want to do this, I think it's best that I want to tackle this cave first. We're going to have to get rid of a whole bunch of ruggaroos before we do, though.
Destroyed.
He will come and probably, when he spots his friend, if he spots his friend, he'll come and snack on him. That's how they roll here. Where the hell is that? Is that below us? It must be. This must be the cave system. Alright, this guy has loot. A tongue. We need to take care of this guy too. Damn. I thought I got a pretty clean headshot on this guy. There we go. Okay, we got a tongue from him. Extra XP. Alright, so rather than get too close to this cave, because the Wendigos and the Deathstalker do come outside the cave, just at the entrance there, we are going to head this way. Going to take out this camp because it's a lot easier to bug out to this camp. If we need to, and we probably will.
Disgusting filth.
Nice. I can see another ruggaroo over there. 2 teeth off that guy. Alright, we're going to swap this out for the ruggaroo tongue so we get extra XP. Just try and stalk this guy a little bit. There we go. Might as well keep this equipped because I think there may be a couple more in the camp. Oh man, that was horrible. There we go. Headshot and an increase in knowledge. Got a tooth from him. Let's nab this guy. Nice, we got a tongue, tooth, a tongue, a heart. Get all the good things. Let's have a check of our... Yep, here we go. Alright, Deadly Precision. We are unlocking this for sure. Slows down time when we aim down the sights. Super, super handy for a sniper build. Stops the ridiculous swaying that happens. Dynamite. Let's practice. Nice. That guy sounds like he's close. Yep, he is close. Okay, we pissed that guy off. Not too fussed about him. Oh, he came right up on us. I did not expect that. I thought he would stop where he was. That's better. Makes it so much easier. One tooth. Just like that, we are back where we were. Alright, cool, cool, cool. So we're going to plunder this place before we tackle that cave. Like I said, I just want this as a bug out area. It's a lot easier to bug out to this location than it is to try and run somewhere else. Oh, that was close. Right off the top of the skull. Okay, we got a lever action, 3 bullets. Whoa, what am I... What's spotting me here? There you are. Okay, the codger had a shotgun, 1 buckshot, and 2 teeth. I'm gonna wait for him to come down. Wait for him to come down the ramp, be a bit easier to...
Stay down.
Nice. He had a lever action rifle with 2 rounds and an additional 4 rounds. Hot damn. We got a whetstone here.
Looks like a useful little thing.
Density of loot once again, folks. We got a acid gland. Got some buckshot. There is a healing tonic. No, that's not. That's a sure shot.
That.
Very sexy. Can I? Yes, I can. Okay. Got some bones in here. I don't think there's anything in... Yeah, nothing in this tent. I'm sure this has a different name. It's not a tent, really, is it? Whatever these things are. What else do we have here that I'm missing? Nothing right in the middle of the camp. Oh, we got a poor dead Aussie. Oh.
What's this?
There is a bandage tucked away. This leads out the other side of the camp. It's a broken palisade. Okay, what do we got around here? Tomahawk.
That's a nice little thing.
Stuck into the wall. I really think that a run through like that would be cool. Very cool to try. And
Just
healing
what
tonic.
I was looking for.
Do like a tomahawk slash crossbow kind of deal. There's a special tomahawk in this particular area. Not in this area right here, but in this chapter. Which is, it has like an ethereal head, and it returns to you automatically. When you normally throw a tomahawk, you have to go and retrieve it, but this one returns to you automatically. Very, very cool, very handy. Doesn't do quite as much damage, I don't think, but the fact that it returns to you is just so huge. Up into this watchtower we go. Nothing up here. I don't think there's anything up here, but we will have a quick check. Oh, there is a rusty lever action rifle. Did we get anything from that? Look at this. Holy crap. Okay, that can go there. That can go there. No, that's not quite going to work, is it? Put you there, and we will put you there. Now, there's a fair bit of space here, which is taken up. Gonna have to reorganize things a little bit, but we've got backpacks and backpacks and backpacks for days, so now we got all the backpacks. It's not going to be as much of an issue. Got here, shots. Yep, they're all full. Damn. Put the teeth and the gold nugget. Sure shot can go there. We'll put the healing tonic there. The whetstone there. This little guy can go on the bottom here. These stack up to 5, I think. Yep. And we'll put the poison gland here, I think. There we go. Plenty more room. And we will need it because there's a lot of goodies in these caves. Okay, so there's nothing else up here. Just check up here. We've got some regular bullets. Nothing up there. Okay. We are about ready to head down. Right, so now what we need is a handy dandy rifle. Let's swap this around. Okay, that's loaded and ready to go. That's loaded and ready to go. I'm not going to use gold shot here. We're going to be using primarily the buffalo rifle. And this is where we need to be up here. Now, we've got the Rougarou tongue out. What I want to do is swap that back. Okay, so we have a little tent thing here. Don't think there's anything inside. Nope. But the main purpose is to mask us from anything that comes out of the cave. Because there will be something that comes out of the cave. Although, I think in order to trigger that, I may have to get close enough to the cave. Yeah, all of the bones should be a dead giveaway. Be careful. Be very careful. Okay, nothing there. Even gets a little redder as you get closer too, like, oh, there he is. He's just right there all of a sudden. Just need a good vantage point on this guy. Here he comes. Wait for him to come out a little bit more. Oh, he's turned his back on us. Okay. Can see him in there now. From this vantage point. He looks like a regular Wendigo. We should be able to take him out with one shot, but let's let him get a bit closer. I want a real good look at his face. Gonna come back this way. The closer we let him come, the further away he's going to be from his comrades, who hopefully won't be alerted. There we go. That's why we got this rifle, folks. Doesn't look like he's alerted his friends either. That's awesome. Like I said, there is a Deathstalker in here, at least one. Okay, we'll grab his heart. And we're going to tuck ourselves away into this little cranny here. We have a rusty revolver. And a hat that I can't pick up. Fail. Nothing else? Yet. This is a nice little hidey spot. You can go here and these guys should reset. Something looks like it wants to try and detect me, but it's too far away. What is trying to detect me here? There is nothing that should have visibility. There is definitely a Deathstalker over here. We need a pretty good... Here we go. There it is. That was a headshot. We can sit right here and wait for it. He can't reach us. He's going to go back. And when he comes back out to the entrance here, we're going to pop him. This should be 2 rounds, but I can't recall if I had other stuff equipped at the time. But we will reach a point where we should be able to one-shot these guys once we've got the right stack. Come on, fella. Out you come. Come and say hi. Show me that smile. It's too dangerous to go walking down there. These guys are a lot faster than your Wendigos. They will catch you. If you try to run away, unlike Wendigos who can't catch you if you run away, I mean, eventually you run out of stamina. But these guys will catch up to you. They will, even if you're sprinting, they'll catch up to you.
Lost in oblivion.
There he goes. 2 shots. That's why we have this rifle. Now, there is another one here. I don't know if it's a Deathstalker, though. Nope, it's just a regular Wendigo. Be careful of this acid, it will burn. Go on, fella. Come back. There it is. That should be all of them here. Gonna have a little bit of a wander around though, make sure that we're not... Okay, so he had a heart and a gold nugget. I was gonna say gold coin, gold nugget. We'll get to him in a tick. I just want to have a check. Make sure that we're not gonna get blindsided by something else. Nope, we're good in this cave. That's excellent. Okay. So now we've taken out a Deathstalker. We get a Deathstalker heart. And this regenerates 1 HP every 5 seconds instead of 1 every 8. Increases maximum HP by 15. So instead of reducing it, increases it, and it gives us acid resistance. So this becomes a new main. Did I not? I did not. There we go. This is a replacement. Duplicate item effects do not stack. So I'm wondering if I could stack these two together. Probably, but there's really no point. So all up, this is just an upgrade all round. We get some silver hotshot in this cave. He could be hiding stuff underneath him. No, can't see anything. There is more goodies here. There's a few goodies here. It's worth coming in here. Especially if you're only expending, you know, a few rounds of your long shot.
Fine addition to my collection.
We get a bandage. What do we got here? Nothing. Look at all the bones scattered all over the place. Flammable. So much stuff. Got a healing tonic.
My new favorite thing.
Here's a chest. Okay, so we got 1 long shot, 2 silver short, a gold cup, gold nugget, and a raven skull. Sold. Bandage.
My new favorite thing.
Alright, we've got everything from here, I think. I don't think there's anything else lying around. Yep, perfect. We are done here in this cave. We may leave. And we've got our first Deathstalker kill, which has given us a Deathstalker heart, which is brilliant. I like. Now look at our health, 132. So we're a little bit tankier than we were. Can buff that up as we go. We'll get excess skill points along the way, so they'll end up going into toughness and other things. We'll become more resilient. Not that we should need to, but it does come in handy in those odd situations where you screw something up, as you've seen. So along the corner here, I don't know if there's anything tucked away down here. There might be along here. No, not there. And not on the corner here. There's the cave exit down here somewhere with the Ruggaroos below us. Rugga. But now we can pretty much head into this cave and start plundering. Got anything up here? Not really. Let's organise our stuff, because there's a lot of gear that we've picked up. Alright, got some short ammo, sorry, some long ammo, which can go in here. Got some... oh, that's full. I forgot about that. Need to split that when we get back. Silver shot. I think we can sort these out. Put that in there for now. Now we did have it, yeah, we have a stack of these, I was going to say. Wendigo hearts can go in there. This can go, might as well go like that, I suppose. That can go there. That can go there. We got so much gear here. This is ridiculous. God damn it. There's nowhere to put this pistol. I could sub this out and put the pistol there. Sub that out and put this here, I guess. I don't know. Much of a muchness. Yep. There's not a huge amount of space left, even with this expanded stash inventory system. Okay. Sit underground and see what we got here. There'll be a few goodies and stuff here. Probably... let's wait for him to come out. That will probably bring out one of his friends. I think there's at least one more in here somewhere. Oh, maybe it comes up from below. Alright, 2 teeth. What do we have in here? Nothing around, according to the ground meter. Short ammo.
Need those.
Okay, not much else around there. This guy gives us 1 tooth. Bandage. What do we got in here? Nothing. Okay, it's not going to let me get up there. I can see something in here. Buckshot. Alright, what are you cradling there? Some booze. Looks like a rock or something was smashed onto his arm. Ouch. Alright, this will lead us back underground. I don't think this joins up with the cultist cave. I think this is separate, but it's pretty extensive.
My blade need a rest.
Nice. I'm gonna say.
It doesn't hurt now.
Cool. Tooth from him, and from the codger we get a tooth, a shotgun, and 1 buckshot. This area here should have some goodies. I saw something over here. We got a raven skull.
Strange.
Can see something flashing in there.
A bit of inspiration for later.
Gold mead. Movement speed again. Oh, we got a big chonker down here. Yeah, this cave system I think is fairly extensive. If I recall correctly. Nothing on these crates, nothing inside this cart. Moving on. nothing down here. This is a dead end. There we go. We got our first look at the skin collector. Or his crotch. Something like this. This leads into a separate cave system. Not going to worry about that. We're going to take out these guys first. I might be able to get... I think this is where dynamite really comes in handy. Let's swap that out. Okay, that's regular buckshot. I'm just going to use regular buckshot. I don't really want to use anything special. Headshotting these guys is virtually impossible because they've got this big protection, this weird looking helmet on. Alright, what I need to do... Dynamite. I need to get these guys close. I think if I throw the dynamite in the water, it fizzles. It goes out. So I need to get these guys relatively close together, somewhere around here. Yep, there we go. I got him. Got them both. Perfect. Nice. Alright. Short ammo.
Do with some more bullets.
You know what? I think we'll leave the shotgun where it is. Headshots regenerate about 5 HP. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, they've definitely beefed up the dynamite. I'm pretty sure dynamite didn't used to be that potent. This is where I draw the line, folks. So we've got a rusty axe and a rusty knife, which is pretty common for the skin collector. I'm not going to take any of those because they're rubbish. They're just going to junk up the inventory. Same deal, but we do have an alligator skin, which is really good, so we're going to grab that. Yeah, this stuff, I'm not going to bother. Sorry if that ticks some people off. That'd be the way it is. Eventually we're going to reach a point where the junk loot has to stay behind. It's too much busy work for a few extra bucks. We can get those few extra bucks by shooting some heads.
This may be useful.
Got a bandage, and we got a special axe.
Look at this beauty.
The left-hand path. So this axe has spilled so much blood that the handle is almost completely rotten, yet the blade remains sharp. Holding the weapon in your hand, you feel as though you could move mountains. If only the owner of this terrifying weapon... Sorry, the only known owner of this terrifying weapon was an old cultist leader who used it both on helpless victims and his fellow cultists to stay in power. When he grew old, though, his strength waned. So did the power of the axe. He was apparently left-handed, hence the name. Each missing HP increases damage by 1%, so the more damaged you are, the more damage this does. And for a melee run, that's pretty hefty. I don't think there's anything else in the immediate region. We will keep this, we'll hold on to it, because there is a new game plus coming out. Okay, we got nothing around here. Really happy it took these two out. I hate them. They are very tanky. As you can see, the head, very well armored. You're not getting a headshot on these guys. Not for additional damage, let's put it that way. It's horrors, aren't they? Look at this. That's just gross. Wow. I think we're kind of reaching a point, though, where I could end the episode, so probably a good idea to head back. Just remember this cave for next time. Head back, sell off our goods, prepare, ready for the next episode. Sounds like a great idea. What do we like for monies? $2,208 but we got a whole bunch of stuff to sell. Oh, a bunch of stuff to sell. Yeah, as you can hear, there's still plenty of enemies around. They'll be below us in those caves. All in good time. Okay, there's really not much left for us here. Once you take... That's, I suppose, the only real negative. Once you take out the enemies, because they don't respawn a lot of this area feels a little bit barren, but I'm perfectly fine with that. I think the idea of the respawning enemies mechanic works really well, and being able to walk around without getting shot at is kind of your reward for a job well done. Also, because this is a resource management game, you wouldn't want these enemies respawning all the time. Okay, we'll put you away. In we go. We can sell to him as well.
Stay clear of the waters. Infected.
I know, I know. We will get rid of the alligator skin. They're quite rare alligator skins. They're not a very common thing. And they're worth a fair bit of money. Get rid of this boomstick. Get rid of this lever action. Okay, all of this stuff. Get rid of all of that. Get rid of this and this. Get rid of these hearts. Wendigo hearts, they can go. Cigar box, teeth, gold nugget. Get rid of this poison gland. Acid gland. Okay, we've got one Regaroo tongue in inventory, so we'll get rid of these. Get rid of the whetstone. What's this? Proves accuracy, the sure shot, that's right, we'll keep that. And that's about it. In terms of getting rid of stuff. Cool, I think we're good. Right, we'll stash this. Stash these rounds. They can all... What's this? This is for movement. Yep. Stash those. We'll keep the knife on us, just in case we want to do a bit of knifey kills, but at this point, melee is starting to be a little less lucrative. Okay, these can all be stashed. So can you. Alright, so we stashed this, this, and this. I think we might as well stash this. Put that there. Yep, I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, cool. So we are at 3,185 buckaroos. We're about halfway there. There's still a fair ways to go. We should be able to make that up fairly significantly in the next episode. If not close to, then we might even be able to purchase. Blah, blah, blah. The Crimson Brooch is at 445 additional dollaroos, so that's almost 500 bucks just by itself. Still plenty of enemies to kill. Like I said, we'll probably end up selling that where it converges with being able to purchase the hat. So that will kind of be our ace up the sleeve, so to speak. But otherwise, just going to leave that equipped and we'll keep that accruing money. I hope you enjoyed this episode, folks. If you did, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. The statistics tell me that, I think it's the same for virtually every channel. The very few people that watch are actually subscribed, all that sort of gear. You guys know the deal. Drop into the comments, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next episode.